Anybody see me? It's telling me it's live, but it's not showing anything. Oh, there we go. Now we got that figured out. It was sitting here and wasn't showing me that I was live. It actually kicked me out again today. I don't know. It's temperamental as my daughters. But speaking of my daughter, hello, Kenzie. And hello, Connie, Jackie. Who else we got here? Coffee Angel Crafts. Hello, Lynette. Vision Acres. We've already said hello. Jesse, my friend. That was a great video. If everybody isn't subscribed to Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days, I think you're the only mod in here, Jesse, so I want you to put up your own. I know you don't like to put up your own link, but put up your own link. It was a great video. Needed a great old belly laugh today, and that it was. I would expect no less from Jesse. And I see Connie's in the room. Hello, Craig. How are you, my friend? What's the weather like across the sea? And I'm doing all right. Like I said, hello, Mackenzie. Porter Valley Ranch. How are you? Nice to see you. Or see you typing. Joanne, hello. Lori, you're right in here nice and early today. Welcome. And Margie, how are you? And who have we got? Matt, hello. Well, hello, my friends from the Rock. How are you, John and Sherry? Hopefully the house is going well and you're getting, if you're getting the same weather as what we are, you're not getting a whole lot done in the afternoons. We had 1 day of reprieve here from crazy humidity. Today we are supposed to break 108 with the Humidex. We're supposed to be well over 40 degrees, and it's getting there. It's not there yet. I walked out and got the mail there just before I went live, and it is quite the humidity's starting to rise. So hopefully you guys are getting a little bit nicer weather out there. And Jackie, who else? Hey, Margie. Why do I have no volume? Turn up your volume. That's all I can say, maybe. Little Southern Brothers. Hello, Donna. I'm not sheriff here. I'm the rambler here. I'm the sheriff on your lives. Actually, last night was pretty uneventful. Deputy Barney or I didn't have to throw anybody out. That's rather, glad you can hear, Margie. And who else? I've got two different chats going here, so I'm trying to get caught up with everybody here. Mrs. Lazy Days, hello, Lisa. And Mr. Jim, I hope you're feeling better, sir. And if everybody can please keep Mr. Jim in your prayers. He got that nasty old thing that's been flying around for 19 months and spent himself some time in the hospital. So let's I'll say a little prayer for Mr. Jim. He gets back on his feet. So glad to see you back, Mr. Jim. You mean a whole lot to a whole lot of us. And oh, yeah. Well, like I say, we're supposed to be right around that today. I guess is Josh on today? And Mrs. Perkins, hello. And you got rained out. Oh, can you send some of that west? We need some rain here. We're not getting. Yes, and Mackenzie is halfway between us, John. She's in New Brunswick, reunited with her best friend after almost 3 years due to this old pandemic. So she's hanging out in Fredericton till Wednesday. And I hope all's going well and you leave Fredericton the same way as you got there, Mackenzie. Be respectful, just like your father. And hello, my neighbor to the southeast. Hello, Heather. Nice, and what we're getting here, you're getting about 3 degrees warmer. So hopefully you've got AC at the house. We have, I've got 3 different warnings today that if you have elderly folks that are alone and don't have air conditioning, to please check in on them today, and if at all possible, bring them into the AC. So that's all right. I made sure my wife's in the AC. I'm looking after the elderly. And I think I'm all caught up. There we go. Oh, Mr. Jim, I'll take any kind of rain we can get. It's we might get 5 minutes. Like, it might downpour for 5 minutes, but the ground is so hard and so dry, and it's we have a clay soil here, so it just runs away, doesn't even absorb. And oh, Catherine, I've been married so long, I don't get in trouble for much anymore. She comes to expect it. That'd be like my friend Jesse here from Lazy Days, Lisa getting angry at him. They just roll their eyes and move on. But anyways, what do we got? We have some stuff in the mail. I think this came in last Friday. I'm not sure when, but Come On Homestead sent me a nice mug. Well, U.S. Postal Service kind of took care of the handle for me. So, well, you know, it was the thought that counts. And much appreciated, Dave, for sending me that cup. And I just don't understand the Postal Service down there. We know up here that it's going to be crazy. But make sure I don't get this in my coffee. Got another shirt from my good friend, Feller Family Farms. Mike, Tanya, and Braxton. And it actually just came in the mail today. So, but I don't get how this and this weigh the same amount of money. They were mailed an hour and a half away from one another. This was half the price that Mike paid to ship this is what Dave was charged to ship the mug. I don't get it. And, you know, I got stuff from Cassie and Brandon and from all over down there. And I just don't get it. How they, you know, whenever we ship down there, it's it's right around the $30 to go down into Texas, deep into Florida, Oklahoma, Louisiana. It's anywhere from $30, $38. and that's Canadian. So you ramp that into US, you're looking at about $34. So, and like I say, I know how much Dave was charged for that cup, and I told him he wanted to send me another one, and I'm like, yeah, no, not going to happen. I will crazy glue that sucker, and I'll just use it for pens. And I'd like to say in my office, but it'll stay on my kitchen table or dining room table. Oh yeah, and Mike sent me a nice little sticker as well. Yes, Mackenzie, you can have the sticker. Mackenzie likes to keep all my stickers. And what else have we got going on today? Can't like the influence. Oh, Jesus. Donna, hopefully you've got like a 5-point harness. And you're hanging on to all the handles. Because if Chloe's driving in the city, I've seen Chloe drive the big truck. She's good. It's just, Chloe, you're in mom's vehicle. It's a little different if you rack the trucks off of a tree or something. It just puts a little scratch. You don't want to play bumper cars on the road. It gets way too much paperwork, and it's just not, it's not okay. And what else we got going on today? I do have, for those of you that weren't here yesterday, I have two hobbies of mine. One's coaching youth, and the other's trying to do as much as I can for the Special Olympics. And they are raffling off a humongous birdhouse. So, yes, that is correct. It's valued at $600. Tickets are $2 for 10, or no, $10 for 2 and $20 for 5 tickets. And we can try to ship it. I don't know how much that would cost, but if you'd like to just support the Special Olympics, that'd be wonderful too. My PayPal's up at the, I pinned it to the top of, I think I did. Yep. Sorry, StreamYard doesn't show me anything that I have pinned. I got to look over onto YouTube to see what's pinned. But, and hello, Gagne Farms. Nice to see you. Mr. Paul, we're in trouble. I can see this live's going to go off the rails today. And hello to Jackie as well. I think I've said hello to everyone. If I have forgot you or missed you, it wasn't intentional. It was jumping around here, and I missed Christian. Hello, Christian. And I do believe I got everybody else. Oh, and there's Bernie. Hello, Mr. Perkins. For those of you that don't go over to aren't subscribed to Little Southern Brothers, I know what Dawn is doing. She got Chloe to go in the car so she wouldn't come on the live, because I was going to try to get her on live, but she won't come on live if she's, worried about playing bumper cars. So, and yeah, so I know what she's thinking. She got out of the live by taking Chloe driving in the city. But what's your weather like over there today, Paul? I know I asked Craig. I don't think he ever answered me. Yes, all handmade is Connie. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe to Connie. She does some awful nice hand working with beads and all that crafty stuff that I can't do because, well, I almost failed kindergarten because I glued myself together, but or at least that's what they told me. And you're stuck in an automatic car wash. Get out while it's going. Then you have a shower. You know what to do, Donna. The rookie driver gets out. And, oh, pardon me. Wow, my neighbor just cut his lawn. So my allergies are going crazy. Yeah, Tommy, could you imagine? Hopefully Connor's not watching because he would take the skidder downtown. And well, that wouldn't be very pretty. I just got an update from CNN from your commander-in-chief down there, and they're locking. Oh, all right, Lynette. Thank you, Coffee Angel Crafts, for buying 5 tickets. Can you send me? How do you want me to do it? If you want me to put your phone number down, Lynette, that's fine. Email it to me. Don't put it on here. And if you want me just to put my phone number on with your name, then I can do that. And Catherine can call me and I'll get a hold of you, whichever way works out best for you. But I just saw that PayPal came across that you want 5 tickets. And thank you very much on behalf of the Special Olympics for Arnprior area. Okay. Now, I will multitask because yesterday I wasn't very good at, rambling along and writing at the same time, but it's all good. It's all good. I can do it today, I think. It's one of those ones, what is it? Thomas the Tank Engine. For those of you that have young grandchildren, I think I can. I know I can. Lynette. Tell me you're out of the car wash already. Altruistic Farmstead. Hello, guys. How are you? I'm making important phone calls. No, you're not. My phone hasn't rang. Can't be that important. Sorry, had to. I had to, Wiley. Just give me 1 sec here, guys. I just have to go over to PayPal. I learned something new today. I didn't know you spelled your name with 2 N's, Lynette. Nice. Now I know. And what I'll do is I'll just write them out, show you that your name is on it, and then I will put my phone number on after I take it down from the screen. Oh, no, it's okay. I've got it, Paul. I got it. See, I was one of these kids in high school that was the smartest of our gender. I took home ec. I learned how to cook. I learned how to sew. And I was the only male in 35 girls. I took home ec twice. Now, I can still sew, and my daughter can vouch for me, unless she ran away. She got tired of listening to her father that, she's with her friend now and she didn't have to listen to her father, so she probably ran away, but she can tell you who cooks, who cleans. I don't do a whole lot of cleaning, but I do cook. So, see, I'm not very good at it though, Paul. Multitasking isn't I forgot how many I had already, but sorry guys, I know I'm shaking the screen, but just think you're on a ride at the fair. I have one more. Annette. And so, 1, 2. Oh my goodness, Butterfingers, here we go. All right, Lynette. There's all your tickets. And now I'll just add my phone number. And Catherine, I just did the same thing. I just put my name under the city so that you know that it's me. 4345. Haha. Oh, don't worry, Paul. It'll end soon. Just pretend it's a little earthquake. But the whole house isn't moving, just your computer. And hello, Joanne. How are you this fine Friday? 2. See? There you go, Paul. I've screwed up enough that they see that I can't really multitask, right? Just enough to throw them off. But I had no problems with my clothes until I met my wife. All that you got to do is not clean the dishes once. You're never allowed to do the dishwasher again. Or make your clothes go all gray. You never have to do laundry again. Sorry, guys. I gave out our secrets, but it's okay. I'm sure my wife's figured it out after 20 some odd years. All right, and you are in the draw. Thank you, Lynette. And I still have a few tickets left, so if anybody wants to, feel free. And if you don't, that's totally fine as well. Ow, that was elbow hitting chair. While I was writing that, is Donna still stuck in the car wash? Because I think that's funny. I know I shouldn't. It's probably mean of me to think it's funny, but oh, they don't, Lori? Sorry, I'm going back up. I'm just See, I got myself all confused. I went on 3 different rambles and I forgot which ramble I was on. So, your commander-in-chief, CNN, just reported they're not going to let us across the border till the end of September. They're going to review it. So that means I can't get across to watch any football until possibly October. So, Garden State Gardener, if you're in the house, it'll be at least October by the time we can get down to take in a game, which is sad because I really like heading to Syracuse for the weekend. It gets us out, but that's all right. They'll figure it out soon. Hey, Rochelle, how are you? Hope everything's all right in the big town of Tirana. Other than, we have the smoke from up north and you guys just have smog. Except for your backyard. I'm sure that cleans half of Toronto. Your flowers are absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's the only thing I dislike about StreamYard. There's got to be some setting that I don't know. Whenever there is an update or a notification that normally goes on to my YouTube, it comes across the chat and you can't see a darn tootin' thing. But, your backyard is amazing. And even if half the population of Toronto did a backyard like yours, you got no problems. What I must have missed something, Craig. What was that about? Oh, Paul, I'm too tall to go to China. They just look at me and go, no. Plus, with my neck, I can't really bend over. So, yeah. Did I miss something in the chat? Humberto. What is that? I must have missed something. Oh. Yes. Sorry, Margie. I was trying to think. I honestly know way too many people that have this virus right now. And it's, man, yeah, absolutely. Prayers go out to Rancho Lastor. I'm not very good at rolling my R's. See, I can't go to Mexico either, Paul. I can't roll my R's. But I am praying. And what else is going on? Now I'm kind of bummed I can't even go down and watch football. But on a good note, we did get a press release yesterday. We just need one more hurdle, and we're good to go for football again. We will have a football season. We just have one more little hurdle the first of next week. But the organizing committee, the government, everybody said it's okay. Now we're just waiting for our local board to say, you guys can start playing football, which I can't wait. Can't wait at all. So, Donna, are you here? Oh, I'm too old for that now, Paul. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead. Those of you, Paul or one of the mods, can you? I don't know, guys. I may start looking for a different avenue because this is driving me crazy and it's not a far drive. It just all of a sudden just goes blue and says your Ethernet connection is unhooked. And I'm like, I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm not even hooked to a LAN cable, so not sure what it's talking about. But anyways, I'm right here. I didn't go very far, Paul. Oh, it cut me off mid-sentence. That's rude. But I am back. What was I? Oh, yes. Can you queue up Little Southern Brothers? And tonight, Little Southern Brothers is going to be doing a giveaway. Plus, they've got some amazing news. And yeah, you guys are not going to want to miss it. It is 8:30 Eastern. And what is that, guys, down there? That'd be 7:30 Central, I think. Anyways, once you're yeah, if somebody could throw up Little Southern Brothers page. Here we go. Thanks, Jesse. So yeah, go subscribe to Little Southern Brothers. Oh, my allergies are. My neighbor just cut his lawn, and like my eyes are, well, they're bloodshot. And yeah, that's right, Steph. Okay, yeah. So it's 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, and they're going to be. They've got some amazing news to release, and I believe they're doing a giveaway, and I don't know what else is all planned. They just gave the sheriff a little snippet of what was going to happen tonight. So please, you're not going to be disappointed if you're not subscribed, but I think most everybody is already subscribed to Little Southern Brothers, and I know the boys and Ma and Pa would appreciate those that aren't, that you go over and oh, you're awesome, Catherine. Awesome. See, you're going to be a YouTuber. I'm going to have you set up with your own YouTube channel in no time. Either that or I'll set Kenny up with one. Then we'll all be in trouble. You think you know the surprise. Well, if you say it here, I'm going to have to delete you because it's not my story to tell. But yeah, it's going to be, I don't know. Maybe they got Connor a new skidder. What do you think, Tommy? I think we should, rally behind the boys, and Pa can buy Isaac a new Bobcat and Connor a new Timberjack. What's that? 300,000? pocket change. They can use it down there on the homestead. I think it's perfect. Oh, I'm sure that you already know, Deputy, what that surprise is, but they're great people. They're great people, and they're, yeah. Oh, I was only joking, Margie. I know exactly. I wouldn't delete you anyways, because some way you'd find out and you'd just haunt me anyways. So it's just better that I keep my first subscriber as a moderator. And that was quite a while ago. And it's just gradually been growing until a week and a half ago. And everybody says that they're subscribing. My numbers go up and then they go down. And they haven't moved for 2 weeks. Oh, well. I'm okay with it. Absolutely, Stephanie. They're great people. They do so much for the community. And Jesse, if you want to throw up Jen and Wiley's channel as well, Altruistic Farmstead. And again, I think pretty much everybody's subscribed to them. And hello, Dooley's, Michigan. What's the weather like in Michigan? Because that's probably what I'll get tomorrow, if not later tonight. 16 watching and 21 likes. I like the number. But all my stuff's telling me there's 20 people watching. So let's go from my number. There we go, Margie. Thank you. So, oh, okay. Well, it's the same thing here. So if you're not, please go over and support Altruistic Farmstead. If you can, they have a PayPal account. They go through their whole story. I can give a quick synopsis, or Wiley or Jen, are you still on? I know you had some important phone calls, but my phone still hasn't rang, so. Oh, I'm going to, oh, there we go. Hey, Wiley, do you want to come on and tell your story just for a little bit? Oh, can you imagine Kenny? I'm going to have Kenny on here one time. We're going to have some fun. Okay. Let me give you the... I'll post the link. And Wiley or Jen, you guys can pop in. So Donna, I don't know if you've heard or not, but I did tell everybody to subscribe. We put up your link, told them that I think I read you're doing a giveaway and you've got a huge announcement. And I threatened everybody that if they said it on my channel, if they know, I was going to delete them all. Oh, my comments froze up here, guys. Just give me a sec. Oh, I see yous.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Trying to adjust you on the dash so that you can see
us. Which one's better? Probably this one. Yeah, there we go.
That works.
So everybody that has maybe lived under a rock for the last 3 weeks, this is Jen and Wiley, and they are salt of the earth people who the good Lord has told that they need to look after their community. And if you guys want to take away and just tell them what you're doing, and I think I know where you're headed or you're heading back from.
That will be Monday.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
If I'm thinking what you're thinking, that'll be
Well,
Monday.
you know what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is so amazing. Are you guys gonna like do a video on the whole thing? Or are you gonna live stream it? Or?
Yes, and they're gonna meet us there and do videos. Yeah.
Awesome. That's gonna be. You know what, guys? That's absolutely amazing.
It's gonna be awesome.
Absolutely.
So, can y'all hear us okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We can't see the chat on our phone. So
okay. I'll keep an eye out.
So hi to everybody. We can't see your comments. Anyway, we are Jennifer and Wiley, and our channel is Altruistic Farmstead. We both quit our jobs this year because we felt like God was calling us. After all the craziness and stuff with the, number 19 virus, there was, a lot of people are out their homes and a lot of people are in bad spots because of a lot of the things that have gone on. So as homelessness and food insecurity are on the rise, we felt called to start a farm to help feed people in our community. We, at this point, everything that we feed doesn't come off of our farm yet, but that is our ultimate goal. We just started our farm this year. Our cows aren't big enough to butcher yet. We're trying to establish breeding stock and that kind of thing. That way this can be a sustainable cause. But we've been feeding the homeless every week since Christmas. We had the privilege of serving Christmas dinner to the homeless, and it really just set us on fire. And I was a letter carrier with the post office, and on January 1st, I quit my job. I said, I can't do this anymore. I want to help people. And so I quit my job and we started a farm. And so we fed the homeless on Christmas. And then it was every Saturday after that until about May. And then we started feeding in the park on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday from noon to 2, we go live and let you guys see the difference that we're making in our community. Because not everybody that lives on the street is there because of bad choices. Some of them are there because they're down on their luck. Like, we run into a lady in Oklahoma City her husband had gotten sick, and she decided to stay with him at the hospital while he was sick instead of going to work, and lost everything. And now she's homeless and living under bridges in Oklahoma City until her name comes up on the waiting list. And she's even a little more fortunate than some because at least she has a cell phone and her name's on a list. So a lot of them don't even have a cell phone or an ID or anything. So, yep. Our mission is to help people, and we're actively building relationships with people in the community so that when need arises, we're able to meet that need. And when we find somebody who wants a job, maybe we can connect them with one. And the things, a lot of people can't even apply for a job because their wallet was stolen and now they don't have a driver's license or social security card to prove who they are. And, a lot of them need a change of clothes or a haircut or a pair of shoes or whatever. And we want to be that bridge that helps them get back on their feet.
It'd be awesome if you could team up with, either a barber or hairdresser or something that, could set up a tent beside yours on Wednesday, even, once a month. And just rotate, and if they're looking at have a drop off in the community, I know here, unfortunately, our drop-off boxes go into Ottawa, which is a large city near us, and doesn't support anybody in our community. We do have a couple of little things that support like just our community, but our homeless people are different than yours because we have winter. So
Right.
where they spread your homeless, they try to spread your homeless evenly across the whole state. Ours, we try to filter into large cities. Right, wrong. You know,
And
it
in
is
the
what
large cities, all the shelters are full. They opened a new shelter in Oklahoma City a couple months ago, and it's been full since the day it opened. And I mean, and then they ship them out to little towns where there aren't resources. And it takes local organizations to make sure that they have what they need.
Yeah.
And we had somebody stop us at the end of our event on Wednesday, and he told us he runs another nonprofit in town, and he feeds people on Thursdays. And he was telling us that he's surprised that the city hasn't run us off yet. And it's just because we haven't gotten out there enough for them to know that we're there. Because they don't want us attracting homeless people to the downtown area, which is where they're at. So,
well, I don't know if you guys watch, but I will send you. There's a group in Detroit that are actually mobile. So they were donated a bus, and it's all converted. The back of the bus, they have shoes, socks, shorts, pants, undergarments. Like they've got the whole gamut of, hygiene products, they're allowed one cigarette. Sometimes they give them 2 cigarettes a day, but it's all donated, and all their meals are donated. And yeah, they have 2 ladies in the back of the bus. I follow them. I'll find out their link and I'll send it to you.
absolutely. That sounds awesome.
And they can't run them off because what they've done is they've went and spent the $25 for a vendor permit. They're allowed.
See, and that's what we talked about.
Area in the law.
Exactly. Wiley and I have already talked about that. A lot of our local parks, I don't think that the particular park that we're in right now has a pavilion, but you can rent the pavilion for parties for $25. So that might just start becoming an expense. Or if we can get somebody to donate to-go boxes, we'll just pack up the meals in to-go boxes and drive around and hand them out.
Well, and that's what these guys do. They have they do suppers, and they're actually 6 days a week. They're up to 6 days a week now.
That's so awesome.
I would love to get there.
And
yeah,
so
awesome.
like some evenings, like they'll gauge if it's really, really hot, they'll do super sandwiches. Or in the middle of winter, they'll do like a lasagna or something, even sloppy
Chili
joe.
and something.
Yeah. So they have something warm in their belly just for a little bit. And it's the other stuff that they're donated, like socks and stuff like that go the best.
Yeah, that stuff really goes a long way because, those of us who can pull a clean pair of socks out and put them on every day really take for granted that we can do that. Because there are people out here who've worn their socks so long that it peels their skin off when they take their socks off.
So, like I said to you before there, whenever we were talking, just the 3 of us, I have a good friend that works in the hospital in Ottawa, and they've had to cut socks off of people. It grows right into their feet.
Right.
And that, it just, like I say, our particular area, child poverty is probably our leading thing. And hopefully, I've talked to enough people now that I'm hopefully launching what I was telling you about in January. Good, bad, or indifferent, if I can even help one person, it's one person that wasn't helped before I did it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, hopefully the community gets behind, but I'm not just doing community, I'm doing our whole area. So, if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, well, I gave it a try, because there's been several committees that set up, and they just, it never goes anywhere. It seems like it just seems just going in circles.
They have these grand ideas, but nobody wants to follow through with actually doing it.
Absolutely. And who everybody's saying hello and that you're doing amazing work.
Thanks, guys. We are just doing what we feel like God's calling us to do.
Craig's Cabin said that you're doing amazing work, guys. And
thanks.
Paul Honeyman's just being Paul Honeyman.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
And Rebecca Davis is in the room. Hello, Rebecca. Nice to see you.
Hi, Rebecca.
Yes, they do have PayPal, and they've also got a thing hooked up with the grocery store. Correct, guys?
Yeah. Well, really, you can just go create an account on the grocery store, and if you, I probably should elaborate more on that in our description. But
okay,
you can order online and pay for them online, and we can pick them up at the store.
Okay,
because not everybody's comfortable giving cash or whatever. If they want to know that their money's going to buy groceries, I have a daughter who always calls me and says, "Hey, Mom, my kids need diapers," and I've gotten to the point where I'm like, "Okay, what size do they wear?" Because I want to know that those babies are getting diapers.
Amen. And that's these kids didn't ask to be born into situations like what they're in.
Yeah.
So, it just, So yes, they do have a PayPal account, and if somebody wants to go ahead and throw back up their account, their page.
And we recently got a PO box.
Awesome.
Because this winter we want to do a drive for the homeless, where people can buy a tent or a sleeping bag or socks or whatever, and send them to us, and then we can give them out. And when we give them out, we're going to be like, "Here, this is a blessing from so-and-so," and it'll have a personal thing attached to it. And that person will be like, "Wow, somebody cares about me," So.
Well, and I've also got some connections with Cheap Shirts.
Awesome.
I was looking at, as you know, I was thinking possibly about doing my own merch store here, until the price just kept going up and up and up and up. And we had the flood, which took all my resources and some.
Yeah.
But it's so if you want to go ahead over to Altruistic Farmstead, they have all their PayPal stuff there. All
of our information is in the description, or is in our about page.
Yeah.
And shoot them an email, or you can go ahead and like them on
Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. And send them a message, because you don't want to buy them groceries and then them not know that it's there to pick up. So if you're going to buy groceries, at least let them know that give them a couple days notice, so they don't have to make a special trip.
Right. The service is free if you spend $35 or more. Then it doesn't even cost. There's no shipping involved. There's no service fees. It's just the groceries plus tax, and that's it.
Amazing.
Scott, can you hear me okay?
Absolutely.
I'm going to move you closer so you can hear
Well, just to elaborate a little bit,
you went all digital. You've gone all digital on us, guys.
Is it any better?
Yep.
Did it come back in? Okay.
Yep. We can hear you now.
to elaborate a little bit on what she said about, people tell these people, her friends
You've gone all
from,
digital.
You're gone.
You went all digital again.
Maybe we get better service in this window over here.
I was going to say, because it was perfect the entire time that you spoke. As soon as Wiley talked, he went blah, 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 blah. He almost sounds like Greg from LG Homestead.
Yeah. Okay. So he was saying.
So anyway,
just give me one
there was
sec.
probably,
Wiley, just give me one sec. Pat, I do see that you're there
Yeah,
to
go ahead.
come on, but I'll get you on once we're done talking to Wiley. Go ahead, guys.
okay. There was probably not a better feeling out there when the day you sponsored our meal, and these people would come up to the table, and I was like, "Hey, our friend Scott from Canada is the one sponsored this meal for you guys today." The look on some of them people's
like,
faces
The guy in
was
Canada?
completely mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's just that kind of a thing that I just love. It makes this every bit worth it to be able to tell these people, this guy from Canada that you don't even know just made you lunch.
Yeah.
We're giving you this lunch.
Right.
And
So
it's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
You guys are all behind me.
But it, to put a personal thing on it, or a personal attachment to those things, it really helps people. I don't know, their faces just light up. We don't really know why. It just makes them happy. So
Yeah.
And that's what we're out to do.
Well, you know what? That's it. It's amazing what you all are doing, and I'm going to bring Pat. Pat just left. I was just sorry, Pat. I was just trying to let Wiley say his piece here, and I was going to bring you on. So if you want to join in, I don't know if you had something to say to Wiley and Jen, or if anybody wants to join in, I can bring on a couple more people. I have the cheap version, so I don't have the expensive version where I have to pay for it. So I can only bring on, I think, 4 people at a time. But no, like I say, guys, I wish I could do more. I really do. And
You do enough, Scott.
You do plenty.
You do plenty.
Especially like dropping our links in comment sections and stuff when you notice it needs it.
That's just what, the more people that know, the more successful it's going to get.
Yeah.
And
Who knows?
Absolutely. If everybody gives a little,
we've got a bus. We could be the next people in a bus driving around passing out clothes and lunch and stuff.
That's it. They started out with an old bus. It broke down maybe once a month on them, but they had people that would fix it for free and, or for very little. And they were able to save up enough, and they got enough donations from churches and whatever else that they've got a fairly new bus. And it's amazing.
That's awesome.
Just like you guys, they know everybody by their name. And, I was watching Wednesday, and it does seem like you had a fairly busy week this week.
Yeah, we did.
To be a lot of people this week.
Yeah,
there was. And there's a lot of times it's like that, but we don't get our cameras set up until after we take care of them, because we don't want to show up and make them wait while we set up our camera. So we just need to get better at getting there earlier and having it set up and then start serving.
And also,
that's why Hunter had the camera.
Yeah, we want to apologize for our cameraman there for like the first 14 minutes of that video.
It was hilarious. He was I thought it was because the way he had it set, and it was staring up at the sun, so I could only see, and I didn't know Hunter was there, but I could hear Lily running around, and I'm like, all right, well, maybe it's, and then I look closer, and I'm like, okay, no, that's not Michael either.
No.
I'm like, Lily? And he's like, no, Hunter. And I'm like, oh. Hi, Hunter.
If you didn't notice, Hunter, his whole side of his face was swollen.
Yes,
Well,
he got stung
the
by
night
that.
before, he had
Yeah.
made him. We had made them all smoothies, and he had
Okay.
taken it outside and set it on one of my benches. Well,
Okay.
about an hour
Oh, wow.
later, he was like, "Oh, I forgot my smoothie was out there," and he goes and grabs it and takes a drink, and I guess it had a bee in it, and it got it. Oh man!
That poor
Okay, I
kid.
think Pat's back here, so I'm going to bring him up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, drink, and I guess it had a bee in it, and it got it. Oh man!
Hi, Pat.
How you all doing today? Can you hear me?
So I'm going to bring him up. Hear you great.
Drink, and I guess it had a bee in it, and it
The
got
only
it.
thing you got to turn off, your YouTube.
We're getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah, you got to turn off your YouTube, Pat, and just leave.
What did you hear?
Yeah, you got to turn off your YouTube.
Turn off what?
Turn off your YouTube. Turn off YouTube and just leave StreamYard, and then all the back feed will go away.
Okay, I think I got it.
Yep, there you go. That's much better.
Yeah, I just was coming out here learning how to use this. I've been listening to you guys. It's good what you're doing. My goal on this thing is I notice a lot of people are having Lyme disease. I've had it myself since February of 2016. And I just can't believe it. All the homesteaders, I'm not going to name their names, but some well-known people, they've got it. I'm thinking about getting a channel going on the side where you can talk about it. You know, I don't want to interfere with my homestead, but I can help a lot of people out with what I've done to stay alive. And I'm just grateful to be alive. And I don't know if anybody's heard of Morgellons. I've had this Lyme disease for so long, it's turned into Morgellons. It's like a cancer patient having a fourth stage. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I don't want to hog your what you guys are talking about. I want to keep listening. I think it's good what you're doing. What area are you in?
I'm in Ontario,
Oklahoma.
Canada, and they're in Oklahoma.
Okay. Well, I'm in Michigan. You're just across the river, Ontario, right?
Yeah, I'm just north of Ottawa.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm enjoying the conversation, and this program you got here, it's great because I'm a disabled veteran. I don't like typing. I mean, you can look at my
Okay.
arms. I've got lesions on my arms. Don't really like showing it, but I've got it bad. And
Well,
anyways,
I appreciate your service.
Well, thank you for your service. Yes, sir.
thanks for your support.
I've always said, Canadian vet or an American vet, we're all free because of each other.
Yeah, Canadians just the same to me.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're blessed. I kind of late in life, I got my farm. It's an older farmhouse. It's got the big, big red barn where you can store your hay in it, and I've got a huge pole barn right next to it. We're not even done packing. I mean, you can see still got stuff all over our house. Working on it,
Good.
But
Well, that's
like I said, I'm not going to hog the conversation, but that's my goal in life is to help people that's got this disease. I don't know if you all have heard of colloidal silver. Me and my wife makes that.
Oh, okay.
Like by the quart. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah.
And we ingest it. People are afraid to drink this stuff. I drink it every day to get rid of the parasites out of me. I mean, I can show you how I can drink right out of it. Wow. Started coming off. Here we go. It's got a metallic taste to it. But any parasites you got, it wipes them right out. It kills them. It kills over 3,600 different parasites. So these people that I'm watching, I see that they've got Lyme disease. Maybe they don't see it. They've been sick a long time. I feel funny like interrupting into them and telling them, hey, guy, I asked one guy, would he like to talk to me on the phone? Maybe I can help him out, but he's never reached out to me. So I'm going to take it slow. And like you said earlier, if you could help out one person that's got this disease, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for my wife, I don't think I'd be living right now. But my wife stuck with me because I've gone through a lot of personal trials. And someday I can show you the pictures of what's underneath my skin. I've got, they look like fibers, red, black, blue, white fibers. And I can't school everybody. I'm not trying to school them on it, but it's a terrible thing, man. And if you don't do something about it, you just waste away and you get sores all over your body.
Well, you know what? There's the sooner you can start a channel like that, the more people you're gonna help out. And
well, you know how they've got some things that you can put a join button on. I could just put a join button on, have people join and tell them what it is. It's a channel about Lyme disease, Morgellons, and my updates.
Whenever you get it set up, you let me know and I'll bring you back on. And anything like that can help somebody, I have no problems, no problems to help share the word. I'm only a little channel, and but I reach quite a few people. So
yeah, but look you reached me today. I never knew this existed. Me and my son run this channel, and he's better with running the computers and things like that. He'd probably be able to set me up better. But there's a thing I think you can get. There's a program that you can get where people get it every, they pay you like once a month or whatever, like the joint thing. And you could go in there and we could talk about this without interfering with the homestead.
You can get like a membership and do like a separate thing just off of your page, or you could set up just a whole new platform.
Well, I've already had 3 people leave me comments wanting to know things and stuff. And I'm thank God put me here for some kind of platform, And is it another thing that's required that you grow your beard long when you're homesteading? This is the longest I've ever grown my beard. But my wife says it's nice and soft. She likes it.
There you go. All right. So whenever you get it all set up, let me know. And there's I don't mind sharing things that are going to try to help somebody out.
Wiley, I think your wife was talking about you guys getting some cows, but they were young or something. Last year I homesteaded, but I was in an older house. I mean, we was living pretty bad. I took my first steer in and got it butchered this year. We just got it back last month. It was 565 pounds.
Well, that was a good size steer.
Yeah, down in Oklahoma there, you guys had these things called tomahawks.
Yep.
Never heard of them here in Michigan, but guess what? We had some tomahawks cut up.
They're really good.
Amazed. They look just like tomahawks.
They're awesome. Yeah.
We have them up here. They're like, you order them in a restaurant, they range anywhere from $80 to $120 depending on the size.
Oh wow, I believe it. I think it's 2 different kind of cuts in one.
Yeah, well, it's a prime rib, and you got the bone with it. You get the length of the whole rib with it.
Well, I've got two animals left out there as far as cows. I've got one steer. It's bigger than the last one we took. I don't know how big they can get before you got to take them in. But then I've got a bull, a Holstein bull. I don't know what we're going to do with him. The farmer down the road, he's got like 80 cows. I don't know if he might be interested in stud services or buying my bull. I found out by keeping him a bull, if I took him in his stockyard, he'd be worth less money, for people wanting to buy it for food and stuff. So we got a big pet bull out there.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Pat, and I hope the best for your health. And whenever you get that set up, and just I'm on normally every Friday. And if I'm not doing anything on Thursday afternoons, I do a procrastination and where we all just chat. It's just a bunch of
Yeah,
us.
I've heard of procrastination before.
And that's what we like to do on Thursday afternoons.
We procrastinate to the point of serenity here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So I will get back to Jen and Wiley, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Take care, Pat.
Bye.
See you later, Pat.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about right there.
right.
Bringing different parts of the community all together, and it just awesome. Absolutely awesome. And just looking at I forgot about the chat here, guys. Didn't forget about it. I got talking, and pretty much everybody's just saying hello to everybody and talking amongst themselves. And
Well, Scott, as much as I hate to, I greatly
You've gotta
appreciate what you've done. We have got to get off here. We actually just realized we forgot something to do whenever we went through town. So we've got to turn around and go back into town real quick.
And the
And
kids are at home,
The kids are all at home waiting on us. So
probably burning the house down by now.
I was going to say, so you got to build yourselves a new house whenever you get there.
probably. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've been on an hour and a bit, and I'm not going to put Jesse through another 3-hour marathon that we did last Friday. So I'm going to cut it off today, guys, and wish everybody the best. And we will, talk to everybody on next week. Take
God
care,
bless
guys.
everybody.
Yes. God bless.